Hello guys, my name is 3-Bit. Welcome to 3-Bit Talks, a new segment where I pretty much talk about a variety of topics from upcoming games or things that are going on in the community. So before I dive into the topic, I just want to want to show you what this new policy is before I even give my thoughts on it. Here's the new policy. I believe in monopolized deals. Looking back at the history of AT&T, a settled case in 1982, it was the first and only phone provider. The US government essentially took them to court, and it is why we have different phone providers now. Verizon, Sprint, Virgin Mobile, all those different ones. And I'll get to why I'm talking about monopoly later on in the video. So essentially, YouTube is giving itself more control over its ability to kick off their users for very small reasons, as opposed to bigger situations. The new policy applies to almost, I would say, 80% of its current video base easily, but who it'll actually affect is smaller content creators. So I'm not sure who they are appealing to in this new policy, if they are appealing to anybody, and I'm not sure how this affects them positively, unless the monetized or demonetized videos revenue goes to them. There is essentially a reason why I think competition is a good thing, and I mentioned this in my last video. When there's Xbox and PlayStation, there are things that the PlayStation 4 does not provide that the Xbox One does provide better. That would be backwards compatibility. Without streaming your game through internet services and paying for it on Xbox One is free to play old games from Xbox 360. That's a plus for me, and for others it might even be the reason why you buy that console. Now, in terms of YouTube, there is no major competitor. There are smaller companies like Dailymotion and Vimeo, so I feel like YouTube can get away with pretty much anything they want because they're not that Xbox to PlayStation 4, AT&T to Verizon, Fox News to CNN. There's literally no one as popular as them. And the ones that are out there aren't as popular or don't have as much features as YouTube currently. There's so much that YouTube provides, which is why I think millions of people come here. And it's, let's be honest, not really due to YouTube itself, but it's passionate people who create videos for them. And it wasn't till like last year that YouTube really made anything on their actual service. And it's kind of dangerous that YouTube can get away with policies like this. Now, in their policy, they say controversial topics can be demonetized. Now that could be this video. Me just talking about their policy gives them the right to demonetize this video because it's deemed controversial. Some people are saying these new policies are trying to make YouTube more kid-friendly. I've seen that a couple times. I don't see it as that. I see it as them trying to gain more control over their users' videos, because if you look back at the very early YouTube videos and just through the early history of YouTube, it felt more free. You upload a video, people find it and comment. When Google took over YouTube, all these different music companies started to take down videos who have used their music. They're YouTube's new copyright system at the time, and it has become a bit better now with deleting videos. But just as YouTube became more popular, it started implementing these stricter rules for their own users. But if you watch Philip DeFranco's video, which inspired me to do this video, Philip mentioned that he had lawyers that he had talked to YouTube about them demonetizing his videos, and you can watch that by clicking here. And just from me watching the video, it looked like he felt powerless, and I don't care who it is. I don't like to see that on anybody. YouTube is such a big company, and there's no one who's second to them. The fact that they can get away with a policy like this is crazy. If Vimeo or whoever tried a policy like this, people would leave. So unless we say something about it, then no one will know about it. They usually sneak these policies under the radar. And I don't make a lot of videos, but I like to make videos that I'm passionate about, and it's crazy that I have to upload this video on YouTube to tell YouTube that what they are doing is shady. And I feel like there should be another company who steps in or is in competition with YouTube. Again, there are other smaller ones like Dailymotion, Vimeo, but I can't really think of another company as big. why I believe in competition is because when there is competition, companies tend to not do what's bad for them, because the users of that company will end up going to the competitor if they do, and there is no other competitor. So YouTube has a history of doing wrong to their users. They have done a lot of things to their website that people generally didn't agree with, but what they do is just let time sort of pass and make people forget and just make users accept the new changes, because what else are they going to do? There's no one else out there. So instead of them actually changing it and making it better, we have to make rant videos like this and hope it gets popular enough for people to notice that what they're doing is wrong. Now, Emma Blackery made a pretty funny video that I keep thinking about throughout this whole video, so I'm going to put her video relating to this topic in the description. What I think is most messed up about this video is this policy feels like it's only going to apply to the people who can't fight it. You're not going to see this policy apply to famous music artists. There's no way Miley Cyrus or Nicki Minaj will get demonetized over sexually suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor. But I do believe that they are going to take down the people who are talking about war, racism, or a controversial topic such as their own policy. I do believe that they will take a controversial topic such as this video or demonetize. Who's to say what is controversial? It's in the eye of the beholder, really, and it is limiting freedom of speech. Me eating chicken is controversial to vegan lovers. Me buying off-brand waffles instead of Eggos is disliked by 11 from Stranger Things. Controversial. So yes, I do believe they are going to go after videos that are talking about problems within our own country instead of bigger companies who produce music videos for celebrities. That's where I have a problem with this policy. It's only going to apply to those who don't really matter in their eyes. Now, if you think about it, this is a war on free speech. Now, some may say, but 3-Bit, they're not taking the videos down, they are demonetizing them. And I thought that too. But think about why they are doing that in the first place and who it is actually affecting, and you won't come up with a good answer. Now, Google's motto is do no evil. And I'm talking to YouTube directly, if they ever even see this video. What makes you think that this is a good idea for the promotion of creative ideals, which is a stance that I believe YouTube creates itself upon? People are making content on your service that ranges of all types of people passionately creating videos that just want to promote their stuff. Why not make it easier for them rather than continually making it harder for smaller creators or just YouTubers in general? There are bigger YouTubers getting affected by this as well, and I'm just saying my piece about it. Whether you agreed with this video or not, let us know. Like and subscribe for more videos from the Video Games HD. I'm 3-Bit signing off. Have a good one.